Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live with Shazam Money, but really Shazam Lifestyle. Um, I am on Facebook, Instagram. Of course, I am on YouTube as well. And yes, I have a podcast. You can find me on a podcast at Shazam Lifestyle. I kept everything so easy. So just in case you need to find me, everything is Shazam Lifestyle. And even the book, oh my goodness. Okay, here, even the book, look at that. Shazam Lifestyle 5 Easy Steps to Transform Your Finances so you can do more, live more, and enjoy more. The book is live on Amazon. You can buy a copy of it. It's $20. There's a paperback version, and there is also an ebook. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that. Yeah. So I kept everything very simple. Shazam Lifestyle. And so if you need to find me, you can find me wherever. I love questions. So if you have any questions, go ahead and DM me, message me. The Q&A is at the top. Just go ahead and find it. I've also posted my calendar in there if you want to do a free 30-minute session with me so we can talk about your finances, whatever's going on in your life. If I can help with it, absolutely. Go into the calendar and choose a day, choose a time, and I will go ahead and get back to you. Guys, let me tell you something. I am doing this. No, I'm not getting paid on this. TikTok is not paying me, okay? I am doing this out of the goodness of my heart. This is something that has been placed on my heart to do. This is my mission. I am on a mission to make financial literacy accessible to all. I really started pushing this mission last year because last year I realized during the pandemic, okay, an emergency happened and many people were scrambling to find money because an emergency happened. People weren't ready for the emergencies. You save your money so that when it comes time, your money can save you. So last year, I started pushing this big time. Why? Because a lot of people need help with their finances, guys. And so I'm not saying I'm the Wizard of Oz and I know everything. No, absolutely not. Okay. But I do have some knowledge about financial education, financial literacy. So whatever little bit I have, I am going to share it with whoever wants it, whether I get paid or not, okay, including on TikTok here. I am going to go ahead and keep sharing the information. This is not about money for me. Well, it is about making money. Okay, this is not about me getting paid per se. Because I'm on a mission, guys. So I'm going to do it regardless I'm getting paid or not. I am going to go ahead and do it, okay? I love talking about money. I talk about money with all my high school students. I talk about money with all my college students. And guys, whatever information I have, I'm going to share it out. And so when you have great information, pass it on to somebody else. Seriously. You just don't know when somebody else might need that information. So share it. And for me, one of the questions I always have is this, okay? What happens when you go to the great beyond? You got all this information in your head. You're not sharing it out. So when you die, what do you do with this information? You just go ahead and go with it. And so what? Those people who could have gotten some value from your information, your knowledge, you didn't do it because you felt somewhat selfish. You didn't think people needed that information. You didn't think you needed to share that information. So now you're dead and people can't use your knowledge. This is what you call a legacy, okay? You do these things so you can leave a legacy. By sharing this knowledge right here, guys, this is leaving a legacy for others. After you're gone, your life lives on. It lives on through the work that you did. I mean, take Warren Buffett, for example. This man says, you know what? I am going to donate the majority of my fortune. And the other day he was on CNBC, where on CNBC he says, I've already donated half of my fortune, guys. This man is 90 years old, okay? And he is making sure he is giving away his fortune, guys. All that fortune that he amassed, he is giving away that fortune. He's already given half of his fortune away. Now the other half he's working on giving it away. So what is the point in me acquiring all this knowledge without giving it away? So yes, I'm going to give it away to whoever wants it. So the kids brokerage account, guys, I am so happy. I'm so excited. I'm getting so many questions. People are going to the YouTube channel and watching the kids brokerage account video. To find that video, you just go to my channel, Shazam Lifestyle, type kids brokerage account after it. And let me tell you, that video will pop up. I am an educator. My job is to explain information so that I can reach as many students as possible. So I did the video, and of course, it was last year. I think I posted the video. And guys, I didn't expect, seriously, I did not expect, okay, what happened to this video to happen, and it did. So now, because of the tax credit that just came out, parents are wanting to know how can they invest some of this money for their child. Not in a savings account. I'm talking about a kids brokerage account. So if you go to my YouTube channel, Shazam Lifestyle, kids brokerage account, the video will pop up, guys. And let me tell you, that video right there, step by step, guys. You cannot go wrong with it. And if you go wrong with it, oh, hey, Kenley, I remember you too. Well, come on in. Hello. Yes, how are you, Sugar Plum? So that video, guys, you watch it step by step. It tells you how to set up a kids brokerage account. Listen, the times of setting up savings account for your kids, no. Okay, no. This is savings account with compound interest. And compound interest is what makes this world go around. One of the great inventors, guys, said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. So if you're not in on that compound interest, you need to get started on it. And if you don't want to do it for yourself, you do it for your kids. Let me tell you something. The minute that kid gets a Social Security, that kid is born, and that child has a Social Security, you can go ahead and get started with a brokerage account for that child. Okay? And when we talk about a brokerage account, I usually focus on the UGMA, UGMA, because when you invest money in there, that money can be used for anything. However, there's also the 529 savings plan. That's another way for you to invest for your child. But that one is specifically slated for college, for educational purposes. Yes, the 529 is also great, especially if you know your child is going to college. But let's say your child decides, oh, I don't want to go to college. It's such a bother. It's such a bore. I don't like college. I don't want to dedicate 4 years of my life. And there are kids like that out there who have decided, well, college is not for me. I can sit on the computer and make money without college. Listen to that, parents. I don't know if I have any parents in here, okay? Yeah, there are young people who choose not to go to college. Now, parents, listen. I am not saying that kids should not go to college. Yes, they should go to college. But if your sugar plum comes to you and says, you know what, mom, you know what, dad, college is not for me, you need to take a step back and you need to listen to what they have to say. What's their rationale for not wanting to go to college, guys? You never know. And my thing is this, because I have children too, okay? If my child comes to me and says, you know what, mom, I've figured out how to make money. And the goal is for you to get a college education so that you can make a whole lot of money, right? If you can find a way to make a whole lot of money, guys, without having a college degree, why not? Let me tell you something. These billionaires out there, many of them never finished college. Yes, many of them did finish college. And how do I know? I study the billionaires with my students all the time. I study the billionaires with my students, and many of them, they were either in college and dropped out, or some of them didn't even go to college at all. Why? Because they figured out something that they love to do, and they focused. They had that burning desire for that one thing, and they focus on that one thing. And guys, they are now billionaires. So you don't necessarily have to go to college to be successful. Yes, an educator is saying that, okay? So if you set up a 529 plan for your child and your child decides, I don't want to go to college, you can transfer that 529 plan to another child. Additionally, you can use the money inside that 529 to pay student loans. You can also use it to pay for private school at the primary level, at the secondary level. You can use that in multiple ways, okay? So 529 college savings plan is also kids brokerage account, as well as the UGMA, my favorite, the kids brokerage account. Guys, if you have not started a kids brokerage account, what are you waiting for? This afternoon, I was having a conversation with, I love school. Yes, Kenley, yes. If you haven't started a kids brokerage account for your child yet, what are you waiting for? Seriously, guys, what are you waiting for? You have a child. That child has a social security number. You need to start a brokerage account for that child. And I cannot emphasize this enough. I am so passionate about this because I did not do it for my kids. So now part of our mission is to make sure parents do right by their kids, to set up these brokerage accounts for their kids, guys. Because the minute that child has a social security number, you're good. You're ready to set it up. Additionally, guys, you do not have to have a lot of money to start a kids brokerage account. Start it with $5, $10, $20, whenever you have money. Around their birthdays, rather than giving them 2-3 gifts, reduce the number of gifts to 1 and then take that money for the other gifts and put it inside that brokerage account. Buy some stocks with it. If you don't know what stocks to buy, you buy the S&P 500 SPY. Just keep dropping that money in there until you find great companies that you love. By the way, there are a lot of great companies that are out there that you can invest in these kids accounts, okay? What are some great companies, you say? By the way, I'm not giving you investment advice, okay? I am just talking and educating you, all right? So Square, I love Square. You know why I love Square so much? Square owns Cash App, guys. Square owns Cash App, okay? Do you know how many people go on Cash App on a regular basis, guys? So many people are on Cash App. So if that many people are on Cash App, constantly using Cash App to send money back and forth, Square is going to be around for a very long time. Additionally, Square now has the capability for you to invest directly on the app where you're transferring money. There's an option for you to dollar invest within Cash App, guys, within Cash App. And it is so easy. You got $1, you can buy something with it. You got $5, you can buy something. It's dollar-based investing at its best. It is one of the easiest apps to use to invest in the market, especially if you're a beginner at investing in the market and you don't know what to do. You don't know about the large platforms. If you can take in all that information, yes, Square, guys, owns Cash App. Cash App will allow you to invest in the market. It is called dollar-based investing, okay? So that's an easy way for you to get started in the market, all right? But we are talking about what kind of stocks are great to put inside your kids' account. So I love Square. My niece and nephew, I just put out my previous TikTok. My niece and nephew, let me tell you some of the companies they have in there, okay? Here are some of the companies they have in there. NVIDIA, Shazam. NVIDIA, have you seen NVIDIA? Let me tell you, I bought that stock in my son's account, guys, at $250. NVIDIA is around $750 a share. Shazam. That's like another Amazon, okay? I'm telling you guys, that's like another Amazon, okay? So Square, NVIDIA, that's inside my niece and nephew's account. Then we've got Mercado Libre, Meli, M-E-L-I. Okay, by the way, the ticker symbol for NVIDIA is NVDA. This is not investment advice. I am just talking about some of the investments I have inside my niece and nephew's kids brokerage account. Yes, I'm their aunt, and I set up kids brokerage accounts for them. So, Meli is the Amazon of South America, primarily in Brazil and Argentina, okay? Shopify. Who doesn't know about Shopify? Come on now, people. Shopify has just partnered up with one of these other companies that I own. Yes, my God, Facebook. partners up with Shopify. By the way, Facebook is another great company, okay? Shopify is SHOP, okay? What's another one? I said Square, Melly, Shopify, NVIDIA, and of course, the SPY. Worst case scenario, you do not know which companies to purchase within your child's kids brokerage account. You go ahead and drop it in SPY. Remember, SPY, S&P 500, holds the 500 largest companies traded on the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange. And so when you buy into SPY, you are essentially buying 500 companies. Think of it like this, guys, okay? I love talking about pizza examples because everybody can relate to a pizza. Think of the S&P 500 as a pizza supreme. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got peppers in there. It's got onions in there. It's got sausages and pepperonis, extra cheese. It's got all of that in there. So when you buy the S&P 500, you're buying all these bunch of different companies, and you don't have to worry about picking or choosing individual companies. Now, another company I love, because, I love Warren Buffett. And my kids, my twins, they have this in their accounts, is Berkshire B. Berkshire B. I think it's like BERK and then B. Berkshire Hathaway B share. It's the B share because the main company, it's so expensive. It's over $300,000 per share. Did you hear that? Yeah. Over $300,000 per share. That's how Warren Buffett makes his money. We started talking about Warren Buffett earlier. So there's a Berkshire B, which is way more affordable. And Berkshire B, I think it's about $250 per share. But as always, guys, I'm a big advocate, a big fan of Fidelity. Number one reason why I love Fidelity and I recommend Fidelity to everyone who's opening up a kids brokerage account is because, guys, in Fidelity, let me tell you something. You can buy whatever your money can afford. And they have a legacy. It's a legacy brand. And so if you get lost in the process, all you do is you pick up the telephone and ask somebody to help you. There is somebody on the other side that will help you. Whether you have $10 in your account or you have millions in your account, they will treat you the exact same way. Fidelity is all about educating their customers so they understand. I feel like I'm making a commercial for Fidelity. I need to contact Fidelity and see if I could do a commercial for Fidelity. Shazam. Okay, I need some money for this. But they're really good at educating their clients because they want their clients to know what's going on. The other day, while I was transferring my Robinhood account, my Fidelity rep said to me, you know what? You need to consult with someone, okay? You know why she said I need to consult with someone? Because I have too many stocks. I love stocks. I love investing. There's so many great companies. I mean, I can't tell you guys how many different stocks I have in my Robinhood account. Seriously, I'm being honest. I don't even know, guys. I just know there's so many great companies. I just want to invest in so many of them. And sometimes I'm buying 5 shares here, 10 shares here, 20 shares here, 100 shares here. So the rep is like, yeah, you need to speak to an advisor. Guys, I'm just telling you, okay? But right now, there's a lot of mergers and acquisitions happening. So a lot of these companies, they're being taken private or they're merging with other companies. So that's helping me to get rid of some of my companies. Like stamps.com was one of the videos I put on TikTok. It's going to be taken private. So now I sold completely out of that stock and I made a really nice chunk of change. Okay. And so now I have one less stock to worry about. There was another one that happened this year. I bought it at $4, and when it was taken private, it went private at $11.50. So I sold that completely out of that one. So that's one less stock I have to worry about. But yeah, seriously, I love investing. I really do, guys. Let me tell you something. The stock market is one of the greatest wealth creators. And this is why I like to focus on the stock market. Because, guys, I keep thinking back to my twins. If I had invested $1,000 in Apple, what would have happened, okay? And every time I think about this example, I put it in the book, by the way. Yes, I did put the example in the book, so you can read about it in the book. The book is on Amazon. It's live. The hard copy is $20, and there's also an ebook that you can buy. Yes, Shazam Lifestyle, 5 Easy Steps to Transform Your Finances so you can do more, live more, and enjoy more. And guys, let me tell you, I keep talking about these kids' brokerage accounts because I didn't do it for my kids. I had the $1,000. I put the $1,000 into a brokerage firm in a savings account, not a brokerage account. So when I tell you not a savings account, better a brokerage account, do a brokerage account. That's because, guys, it happened to me. I did it. I did the savings account, not a brokerage account. And so when I keep looking at that $1,000 that could have turned into over $140,000 when the kids turned 18, I'm just telling you, it bothers me every single time. And I cannot make up for lost time. I lost 18 years of compound interest. That's what the stock market does for you. Okay. Now, one more thing I need to talk about in terms of the kids' brokerage account, and that is a kids' Roth IRA account. And I love the Roth IRA account. Let me tell you why. Because first, it's a retirement account, okay? So you're starting a retirement account early for your child. Yes, you can start a retirement account for your child. Okay, so 2 ways you can do this. Number one, if your child has earned income, as in the child has a job, you can take their after-tax dollars, okay, and open up a Roth IRA with that money. And inside the Roth IRA, you're going to invest in these stocks, index funds, the REITs, okay, inside the Roth IRA, and let the money ride the market. That's one way. Number two, if you, the parent, you have a business, you can employ your child. It doesn't matter what age. Find a way to employ your child, even if it's a baby. Let that baby do commercials for you. Let that baby be the face of your product. Oh my God, listen to all this great information I'm dropping here. And I don't have enough people on here listening to this, but I'm going to drop it on the YouTube channel. And I think I'm going to take this one right here and drop it over into my Instagram account as well. So guys, listen to this. So you can pay your child if you own a business. You can write your child a check. So now the child has earned income. And then you can go ahead and start a Roth IRA, a kid's Roth IRA for your child. Shazam. Guys, imagine if you have a baby and that baby, let's say 6 months old, one, and you start investing money inside this Roth IRA for that child, okay? Now, the Roth IRA, you cannot liquidate it. You cannot take money out of it until age 59 and a half. But guys, by age 59 and a half, so much time has elapsed, okay? That child, 59 years of compound interest. Oh my God, I'm getting excited, okay? Just thinking about it. I'm getting excited just thinking about the powerful amount of money that this child could eventually accumulate inside the Roth IRA. Now, why do I say a Roth IRA? Because the money's put in after taxes. So essentially, if that money is withdrawn after age 59, you don't have to pay a single penny in taxes. No taxes, because it was invested with after-tax dollars. Now, having said all of that, I'm sure you guys saw my post about Peter Thiel, how he amassed a fortune inside his Roth IRA in the sum of $5 billion. Now, because of this, I think, okay, don't quote me on this, I think at some point they're going to change the rules of the Roth IRA. So if you can take advantage right now with this Roth IRA and start it for your child, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm just so amazed. I'm talking about all this stuff and I'm saying it. By the way, there's no script here, okay? I don't do a script. This is all impromptu. I'm just talking to you about things that I have some knowledge of, okay? So imagine, guys, okay, they changed the rules, but you had already started this Roth IRA for your child because you knew about it, because you found the information somewhere, whether through this video or through somebody else who told you, and you listened, you acted, you started a Roth IRA for your child. Shazam. Shazam. Okay. So guys, I am just so excited for those of you who will watch this video, who will listen, who will take action. And the worst thing is, and I'm going to tell you this, okay, from my own experiences, I used to read about the Roth IRA. I used to hear about the Roth IRA, but I really never understood the Roth IRA. And furthermore, I'm an educator. I could have easily picked up a book or listened to a video or an audiobook or something about the Roth IRA, but I didn't, guys. It didn't happen until I acted. Seriously, I went to Vanguard. I opened up the Roth IRA and I started putting money in it, okay? You know, in my Roth IRA and on Vanguard. So now my Roth IRA is with Fidelity. Okay, just want to let you guys know that, because you know I love Fidelity. How can I keep talking about Fidelity and how I love it and not have my Roth IRA in there? Oh, I have something else for you guys to tell you. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh my God, this live is getting to be too long. So, I opened up my Vanguard account, guys, and I put money in there. One of my stocks that did really, really well is Palantir inside my Roth IRA. Palantir went public, I think last year or the beginning of this year, at $9 a share. I don't know. Something just told me Palantir works with the government. The government. You know the government pays its bills. So I'm like, oh, Palantir, I'm investing in Palantir. I bought Palantir at $9. Right now, it's currently at $23, $24 a share. I'm still in profit territory, by the way. All that profit I'm capturing, okay? All this profit I'm capturing from Palantir, I'm not going to have to pay taxes on that money, guys. Once I start withdrawing that money after age 59 and a half, I don't have to pay taxes on any of that profit or any of my AT&T dividends. I don't have to. I don't have to. That's the beauty of having a Roth IRA. And the thing is, people don't understand that. And so when I take the time and explain it to people in a way so that they do understand, and you can see the light bulb coming on, that's when they finally take action. More people would do these things if they were to understand. The problem is they don't understand because they haven't found somebody to explain this information to them. Or maybe they're reading the information, but it's not making sense. Okay? You notice when I go live like this, I am constantly repeating information. As an educator, repetition, guys, is critical in learning. Yeah, it's a critical part of learning. Repetition. Yeah. So I make sure I repeat these things over and over again. Last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to go ahead and get off this live because my goal is to go for 30 minutes. I think I've got 2 more minutes before I get to my 30 minutes. And so, once I opened up my Fidelity account, I was given an offer for a credit card, a Fidelity card. And obviously I applied for the Fidelity card. And yes, they gave me a very high limit. I don't like divulging stuff like that, so I won't. But guys, here's the best part. Oh my God, by the way, if you open up your Fidelity accounts, okay, and you get that offer for a Fidelity credit card, you better apply for that Fidelity credit card. Where's my Fidelity credit card? Actually, it's right here, guys. I love my Fidelity credit card. This right now is my #1 card that I use. There's my Fidelity card right there. You see it? So anyways, every time I use my Fidelity card, I get cash back. You know what you do with the cash back? You're making money to invest, okay, in your Fidelity accounts. So guys, listen, when did I start my Fidelity account? Maybe like 3 months ago I got the card, okay? Guys, so far I've already accumulated $204 in cash back. So all that money is being deposited into my Roth IRA, okay, from my credit card. So I'm making money if I'm using my credit card and I'm investing that money into my Roth IRA, which is going to grow tax-free, and I get to take the money out after age 59 and a half, tax-free. Shazam. Oh my God. I wish more people were here to hear this. This is, oh my God, I'm dropping so many gems tonight. Shazam. I couldn't, oh my God. Oh my God. My mind is blown. Oh my God. I can't believe I dropped so much on you guys. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and end the live here because it's going to that 30 minutes. And guys, thank you so much for coming on and listening and participating. I am definitely going to drop this video in YouTube. I am dropping it on Facebook. I am also going to drop it in Instagram as an IGTV because, guys, I didn't intend on dropping all this information on you, but hey, it just kept coming. Hey, when, I'll go ahead and put this out here. When the Spirit moves you, you just listen and do what it tells you to do. Yeah. And so thank you so much, guys, for supporting this mission, for sharing information. I was just speaking to one of my students. I had a Zoom session prior to this. And the student said to me, you know what, I've been sharing this information with my friends, with other people who need help. Guys, thank you so much for sharing this information. We are on a mission to make financial literacy accessible to all. It's about time, guys. There are too many people out there lacking financial education. So let's keep going on this mission. Thank you so much for supporting this mission. Thank you for joining the live. And if you want a recap of this video, you can find it on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram channel, as well as Facebook, guys, where everything is easy. Shazam lifestyle, of course. Bye.